Good morning students. In today's class we are going to see the last experiment, which is a fixed voltage power supply using IC regulators 78 series and 79 series. So voltage regulator is nothing but which maintains the output voltage constant. So these are all low power devices. For example, 7805, if you are having, the output is regulated to a voltage of plus 5 volt. If you are having 7812, the output voltage is regulated to a voltage of plus 12 volt. 79 series is meant for negative power supply, that is minus 12 volt or minus 5 volt. So if you are having 79, if we are using 7905, the output voltage is regulated to minus 5 volt. If you are going to use 7912, the output voltage is regulated to minus 12 volt. It is a 3-pin regulator, and we are going to conduct the experiment for this 3-pin regulator and to measure its performance characteristics. The circuit diagram for this voltage regulator circuit is shown over here. Here we are going to use 78XX. 78XX means it is the 78 series. It could be 05 or 15 or 12, anything could be. But 78XX means it is going to give output voltages of plus 12 volt. According to this, we have to rig up the circuit, and it is your variable potentiometer. So this variable potentiometer can be fixed, or it can be varied just to vary the output voltage. But whatever output we are going to obtain it from this 3-terminal positive regulator, it is going to be constant. In case if depending upon the application, if we wanted to change the output voltage, we can vary this potentiometer to change the output. 79XX, it is your negative voltage regulator circuit, which maintains the output voltage to be constant at either minus 5 or minus 12 or minus 15. So at this point of time, the voltage is going to be constant with a value of minus 12 volt or minus 15 volt. And in case if I wanted to vary the output, then we can vary this particular value so that we can vary the voltage obtaining at this point. But basically this was the voltage regulator circuit is mainly meant for regulating the output voltage. So this is a study experiment, and here we are going to see about the line regulation and load regulation. So for line regulation, we need to connect the circuit and we have to give the input voltage varying from 0 to 10 volt. Then we need to take the readings between your input voltage and output voltage. Just by varying the potentiometer, we have to take the readings between the input voltage and output voltage, and the same steps need to be repeated for 79 series, where the input can be varied from 0 to minus 15 volt. And if there is no down, if the dropout voltage whose typical value is going to be 2 volt, then line regulation typical value is going to be 4 millivolt, where Vin is equal to 7 volt to 25 volt. Load regulation, for load regulation we need to keep the switch S in closed condition. So in the circuit diagram we have a switch, right? So for load regulation we have to keep this particular switch in closed condition, and varying the R1 value, we have to measure the value of the current and note down the V0 value. So here we need to draw the graph between IL and V0 and repeat the same steps for 79 series. And the output resistance can be calculated as no load voltage minus full load voltage divided by full load current. The unit for the output resistance is going to be ohm. The value, the graph, line regulation and load regulation graph for 78 series, it looks like this. And the graph for 79 series is like this. And the percentage of load regulation is calculated as no load voltage minus full load voltage divided by full load voltage into 100. So the experiment is conducted. This is going to be the study experiment, and it is conducted using 3-pin voltage regulator IC, and its performance is measured with respect to its line regulation and load regulation. Thank you students.